Many people want to support us. Na wakadama message there. Na one check down obo tanks bi wo. Obobo mehu all certain amount bi apeditua. Ebohu euros, ebohu pounds. Mebe fe bia no so slow or as high bia. Ni wia Bamazina calls, buy and send honor. Buy and send is a mere kakra. A kakra so process ning so we are. A wonder about bring up a drop down menu be able to choose the payment method they pay choose. Nevia, ning waiska. Thank you for supporting us. Yaminsho Bebre.
Now, I can say for a fact the NDC for trying to explain one particular policy, which is the 24-hour economy. No, one watch away. We have many of the NDC leaders they are trying to define the 24-hour economy as their watches sellers. Obaba Mazina will encourage them at the 24/7. They are trying to speak about welders. Or Bob will encourage them to do their work. But we ask a question. Watches sellers Okumahano. Say echo place like Circle in Accra. They do selling even at 10 o'clock. That is 10 p.m. Because at that particular area, no, it's at least it's tradable. You can sell because people are willing to buy. But echo hine krasina. I'm asking you, wana na obosor that 10 p.m. no wabe it, but na wana no roboto. It should tell you very clearly there. It is not something that can apply. Now, even in 24-hour economy, no, is it already in session? Yes. The passport office, first, no, it is paper. You have to tender in paper. You have to go to the office. But since you don't need to go to the office, you can sit at the comfort of your own and apply. And book a particular meeting. Then after you go and capture your biometrics. Even Dr. Ahmad Bawumia said if he becomes a president, he will make sure that the passport office, you don't need to go there. If you are going, they are going for your passport. Because your whole biometrics has been captured already by the Ghana card. Until when you apply, you use your Ghana card and your details. Then after everything is captured, there is no need for double capturing again. These are ideas. Now, a particular man, Mr. Sometimes when you want to talk about it in Pokrana, you just don't want to talk about it so much, especially because you don't understand how they understand their own policies. Mr. Akbar Yussif, David, in Kawan Pokran, 24-hour economy was said. But this time around, they decided to expose them on certain angles.
In dismissing entirely a policy proposal, guided by the experience of the NDC's approach to free SHS. All right. So I cannot say confidently that it is not something that cannot be done. But I can raise very critical questions so that the proponents of the policy would provide clarity. The first question is whether it is a novel situation in Ghana. It is not. It is not because critical public service providers are already running on a 24-hour shift system. All right? Within the private sector, steel manufacturers and other manufacturing companies are doing that in order to be able to meet the demands of their customers. And so in that regard, one cannot say that this idea is entirely new. It is already happening.
And that's why Professor Gyampo made the point that it shouldn't be the exception to be the measurement. It should be a rule, policy-driven.
And that's why I said that that phrase is inapplicable to this proposal, because there's no such rule for us to even be talking about exceptions. All right, I'm just saying that it is not a novel idea. Critical public service providers are already running a 24-hour system on shift basis. You take our hospitals, doctors and nurses go in the morning, close at 12, another set comes, close at 8, another set comes, run throughout the night. The security services 24/7 are constantly providing security throughout the length and breadth of our country.
So the thought of
in the private sector, I was deaf silent throughout.
I'm answering the questions.
Yeah. All right. So, and like I said, within the private sector, there are lots and lots of manufacturing companies that are already running a 24-hour shift system because they have clients' needs that they have to meet. And then they pay overtime bonuses to deserving staff. So it is something that is happening. Now, he says that it would lead to new jobs. And in my brother's submission, he was emphasizing on existing jobs, which clearly confirms his misunderstanding of the policy.
No, I never said so.
Oh, no, you said there are judges on payroll because he has a question of wage bill.
Yes.
And your answer is that
is
these
respect of the
people
judiciary.
are already on payroll.
Don't take this out of context.
Because
that was in respect of judiciary.
Now you're providing clarity. Let me move
No,
on.
I provided the clarity.
So the
Listen to me in
question
context.
of wage bill has to be answered. All right? That you're going to bring in new set of workers into some public sector agencies to run a shift system. Okay? Are these agencies income generating agencies such that the incomes are capable of dealing with their salaries and allowances that we will not have to burden the public purse with debt?
Of course.
That clarity has not been provided. More importantly, is the policy going to be rolled out throughout the country, or is it Greater Accra policy? Because you and I would agree that in vast parts of our country, there's essentially no economy. Prof,
What?
you agree? Oh, yes.
What?
Yes, a vast part of our country, there's really...
What is your understanding of economy?
But so, for example, if you take... I'm coming. If you take my constituency, for example.
There's no economy in your constituency.
I'm not saying that there's no economy. You're not getting the point.
That's why I want to understand what you mean by there's no economy outside of Accra.
Private businesses running 24/7, like the manufacturing. In other places, the economy is farming.
So it's not part of the economy?
Are you going to ensure that all farmers, in the absence of any incentive, because the policy has not indicated any incentive for people who want to take advantage of that people should farm 24 hours in rural Ghana? So that's why I said that they must go on to provide clarity. And in his earlier submission, when we were discussing Dr. Baume, he made the point about trust. The candidate who is promising us today that he's going to run a 24-hour economy is not new. He has been president for more than 4 years. He made similar promises in 2012, and he was voted by the Ghanaian people. And every single economic promise he made to the Ghanaian people, he failed. Every single one of them, and we can take them one by one. Every single one of them that he made, and you can refer to their 2012 manifesto, which was titled Advancing the Better Ghana. Every single one of them, he failed.
Can you name them?
For example, they said that for 4 years, he was going to ensure that our annual GDP growth rate is 8% for 4 years. For 4 years, he never met it.
How many did he meet?
Not even once.
It was when we got the highest in the world. Which year was that?
That was in 2011. That
so
was
your verdict
in 2011.
You
so
see?
For 4 years.
So it wasn't Mills deputy.
Oh, come on. I was specific in my choice of words. I said when he made promises on the economy to us in 2012, and the Ghanaian people voted for him. For 4 years, he missed every single economic promise that he made to the people of Ghana. So if such a candidate comes back to promise us a new set of economic aspirations, I would be slow in believing him, especially so when he was presidential candidate and made similar promises and was voted, and he governed for more than 4 years without meeting one of those set of promises.
Take note of that.
My unit, or qua some Babra may cook on or buy our sins for cook man met it. Oh, the Bemano. And now the Bemano. Yem from man, may say cook with you. When any of my panico mamma. Send you Paquano so, or my penny, as well, Betty Bida. So, need be that, dear. I can even say, only be that. Inti ye to na hwe. Won so abedi bi da. Ye hu ni ye o ye nyina. E na ga na fo ya mpe na ya to abatia no. Na na okọ ba ya o ti safa akonwama no. No do de mse na na no panifo a mohia. Ye mfa nante, ye mfa ye campaign e fo ntia. Me da mo ase.
What the Bama penny a catty? Oh, what penny a catty? What be say cocoa no? What my catty so? What man no nom? What buy Ghana they do some? What buy Ghana bread? What buy a mabuni edumaya? Anna yanyan ye pamo, mama, yan ye pamo. Mama, I don't call you. Yana yasi yam pel. Wama more full. Wama more time. It's yam pel. Was what? Yeah. Nanadu Abama Ghana yet dead. Ghana yet dead. One no so oba. Oba be chop. You no go chop nothing. Opa. Hey, or he be to Casemina me the pow. Was say? Titino train. Or say? Titino. Dangerous time no. Obeti upper west. And obeti upper east. It's also Otis have two regions in the man notness in Tino. Election biano. Notness. It just had the so at the set JJ Royce and Unyam. Pachotinio. I would say JJ and Unyam because JJ Royce ever created two regions at the home. Now Dubai, Wabe created 10 regions. Wabe created 6 at the cat 10. Say Ghana regions 916. 69 another creative man no. Edia seda, edia no nyam ana mode se na nado danko akufuado. Edia na me say region bia asem onyam ya say oti region. Region aye friend oti region. Na nado ne be creative ya. Bo constituencies be 9 man to ba kokura ma MPP. Oti region. More constituencies be 9. And to my to me and kind anado and send and one yamba kukra or tea region for Yanko na name. My son and Unyama and Yade, why? Mukotia anado Yanko.
Not upper east, upper west. Or my lawyer to NDC abine for some time. Now more west enough no more day. Mumma yan kaye bi. And from my MPP abine. I say MPP abine aye be my papa.
I say, Mumma yan kayebi. Mumma yan so Sabia nipa. Mumma yan su yan kayebi. Yan yaduma obo tea region. Or tea region. Musumunyan kayebi what? Nana no anamuni region. Munso nananuma wo tea region. Mother Roma. MPP for NDC Musumunyan kaye ni bi. What? Nananado. NDC anyamamo. Adie pa NDC so anyamamo. It's nanasa mumiyan kaye. Onye ba ko kasa another chief bi mu fan to so mame. Brother Tababu ba omi akwa nko tie no. Yanka ka mu nko. Okasai na de pa. Aha.
What mekao. Abebe de wakabi amati. Na so wa kasa. Ye nyina Ghana. Sabe ye pe ade a ede asumdwe nya tokwa. Say ye beto abai. Asumdwe kwa na onyankopon epe. Eno ne ye nyina nanan etie. Nanan mu nyina so ye pe. Sabe ye be ya ma asumdwe aba ne ye de atai ba ko achi. Na ni nyina ne ye nua ye ba ye wa fasi ye bibia doctor Mahmoud Baumia. And ye de ta na chi say nyame mua na bibia ya afa de ya de aka asem wo yiti wawie de mo bia aka nyina no say ye be kɔ de ya ade bia pepepe ye mpe basabasa say de odo ote no mpe basabasa nyame mpe basabasa isama for kra mpe basabasa na asumdue ye mum ya ntoma no bum 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 ye wie bum 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 ade aye pa do no aja mi da me ke obi ani bibia ni wa betima ka asesa matwem ya pe no kre na obi a wo ba wo de asumdue enu kre
Ya pen boom. Yanto man boom. Me pacho mu tie nana. Well, he said, gentleman, boom, boom, boom. Hey, Ashanti region. Ashanti region, say your immigration commander. Ashanti